Hello guys, welcome back to Central New York Backpacker. It's Greg. I'm out for a little day hike today. It's a little chilly out here. Just about to have some lunch, so swung in here to Kimmy Lean-To and thought I'd share with you my cook kit. Now this is the Rocreek titanium pot, 750 milliliters. Got the lid. Got the BRS stove. Can't get any simpler than that. Alright, little mini Bic lighter. Alright. Hold these legs out like so. Get my fuel can ready. That on there. Hopefully it's hopefully this is gonna light. It's kinda pretty chilly out there. Where's my water? There we go. Alright. So, get a little water going here. So, alrighty. This here lighter works. And on there. Crank her up a little bit. Now I'm a freezer bag cooker, so got my little cozy here. See the Summit spoon, love this thing. And today I'm going with a real simple meal, just a tuna packet and a Nor pasta side with a big old chunk of butter in there. That's right, put the butter right in there. Man, it's cold out here. It's colder than I thought when you stop hiking, and you know it. So. Yep, with the lid on, it'll help. And yeah, it's backpacker friendly system. You know, it's easy to use, lightweight, packs well. Perfect. No complaints. It's a little cheaper than the other ones you see on there. You get so many options nowadays. I don't have a windscreen. It's not really windy today. And usually I just kind of move it out of the wind, but I may get something for that. Okay, we're just about ready. Now just a couple of quick tips when you're doing your freezer bag cooking, if you decide to go this route. One, use real freezer bags, okay, don't use the thin ones. And two, when you pour the water in, you don't want to have your hand under it like this. It's going to get real hot, and you don't want to set it down really fast, and it's going to spill out. And I've actually done that a couple of times, actually. And so what you want to do is you kind of want to hold your bag. You want to pour the water perpendicular to your hand, okay, or at a right angle. That way, if you miss, it's going to go this way. Whereas if you pour like this, and the water's shooting this way, it can hit your thumb. And I find it works best if you set it down on a flat surface. If you can, instead of trying to do it by holding it up here, or actually like this type of thing, works a lot better just to set it on a flat surface and then just pour it in. So let me just double check here. Yeah, okay. Now, you don't want it to be a rolling boil. Just as soon as you see those bubbles coming up, you're good to go. Okay? And you just want to cover your food. Now with me, I kind of like it to, I like it a little soupy. So, and then you can kind of get in here a little bit like this. Make sure you got that sealed up good. Then you take your cozy, open it up, and you just kind of slide her down in there. Shake it up and down a little bit. You always want to double check and make sure you got that seal on the back. Alright, you take your tuna packet, boom, slide it right in there next to it. Seal this up. I always kind of check my watch. Alright, Leave it in there for 10 minutes or so. Now when you got the little noodles in the north sides, if you don't shake this up, they'll end up clumping together and you'll have like thick lasagna chewy noodles. So it works better if every couple of minutes give it a little shake. You don't have to go crazy, shaking it up and down and all around. It's fine. And then, I got plenty of water for coffee. Of course, I didn't bring any coffee. I forgot that. So that was a bummer. But that's all right. And then while that's doing that, just kind of let that cook. I'll take this stuff down, pack it all away. It's a little BRS stove. It's like 25 grams or 26 grams. I mean, it's really compact and simple. It's a little lighter in there. Boom. Don't get much simpler than that. And for me, that's all I need. It's effective. And if I did have coffee, I could have just drank the coffee right out of the mug, and then by the time this is done cooking, it would, I'd be done with the mug. I could use the mug to set the bag in, which I actually will show you. Oh, get out of there. Pack this all away, but I forgot. I still got to eat. I got to do the taste test. Alright guys, been about 10 minutes, a little over 10 minutes. Let's see how we're doing here. Nice and warm. So, back this out. Put it in there. Leave my tuna. And what's nice when you stick the tuna in the cozy, kind of all just slides out, gets warmed up a little bit. There's just a tiny little bit in there. And then you kind of mix her in good. Mix it right up. Hold this bag down a little bit. Alright, see how it tastes here. Not bad. It's not as warm as it usually is, that's for sure. Could be dehydrated a little bit more, but I'm hungry. And what's nice with the cleanup, obviously there's no cleanup, you just have this bag for garbage. You don't have to add water to your pot, swirl around a bunch of food and then go aerate it near your can. Or dig a hole and dump it in it, which I don't think is any better than aerating it. Or dump it in a fire pit or whatever else that people are doing out there. So, yeah, I like this system. You know, you don't want to add roll and boil water in the bag to see, you know, if it's going to melt. I mean, just as soon as you start to see the bubbles, turn the heat off, you're good enough. And with the Norpacket, I find that sometimes it's not really, you know, a big enough meal for me. So I'll just add half a cup of egg noodles. Take about the same amount of time to rehydrate as the noodles that are in there. And you've got, you know, a much more substantial meal. The butter, you know, salted butter is not going to go bad. Even in the summertime, you know. Oh boy. It's a little soupy, but that's kind of how I usually like my meals, especially if it's cold out. And the tuna is a nice touch. And this is what you got to deal with for garbage. You know, I usually kind of get it down into the corner. Get most of this right out, so I'm not packing much out. And then I put the tuna packet right in there. Doot-de-dee, doot-de-da. There you go. That's my garbage. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.